Let us consider two more examples on sets and see how the final representation of set of values of x can be denoted. Let's solve the first equation. 5 minus 5x and 4 move to this side, the inequality remains unaffected. 13 minus 4 is 9. What about moving minus 5 to the other side? So we have already understood when we are moving a negative value, the inequality will reverse. So obviously x becomes greater than or equal to minus 9 by 5. This is the first inequation. Let us look at the second inequation. I will move 7x to this side, 7x minus x greater than or equal to 5 minus 2 by 3. So this is 6x greater than or equal to 15 minus 2, 13 by 3. Now you are moving a positive value to the other side. Okay, we are moving 6 to the other side, which is greater than or equal to 13 by 18. Okay, so this is what we are going to get. So in this case, x greater than or equal to minus 9 by 5 and x is greater than or equal to 13 by 18, both greater than or equal to. Let us mark this on the number line. Let us mark this value first of all, minus 9 by 5. It's a negative value. This is a positive value. So this value comes to the right of this. So minus 9 by 5 somewhere here. Let us mark 13 by 18 somewhere here on the number line. It is obviously on the right of minus 9 by 5. Okay, so what is the region denoted by x greater than or equal to minus 9 by 5? So let me draw this. So this is the region where x is denoted. Everything greater than minus 9 by 5, greater than means towards the right of the value. Let us also indicate this region described here in x. So x greater than 13 by 18, again greater in the sense to the right of this value. So let me mark vertical lines. So everything to the right. So going till infinity. Now the region which is common to both, is that region which contains both the horizontal lines as well as the vertical lines. So obviously this is the region. So here this part which is starting from minus 9 by 5 is completely becoming useless. X ultimately takes only values from 13 by 18 to infinity. So my conclusion for this is x belongs to closed interval 13 by 18 to infinity open interval. So this is the value of x here. So x is greater than or equal to minus 9 by 5 as well as greater than or equal to 13 by 18. So if you look at the regions, if you denote the regions for this and this, the common region to both the inequations is this 13 by 18 to infinity. How do you identify the common region? See the region where you have both horizontal and vertical lines. So this is these are the values of x. Now let us look at this question. Let us solve this first inequation. 3x minus 1 greater than 4, so 3x greater than 5, so x is greater than 5 by 3. This is the first case, x is greater than 5 by 3. And the second inequation, 2x less than 5 minus 7 minus 2. So 2x less than minus 2. Now if you are moving a positive value to the other side, remember this negative will not have an impact on this inequality. Which value you are moving to the other side should be considered. So positive value is moved to the other side, so the inequality still remains less than only minus 1. So x is less than minus 1 is the solution for this inequation. So this particular symbol, remember, and both the conditions must be satisfied, correct? So let us draw this mark this 2 points on the number line. One is x greater than 5 by 3, so let me mark 5 by 3. 5 by 3 is a positive value, right? So when 5 by 3 is a positive value, it should be to the right of this. So minus 1 is here. Now let us draw the region described by x greater than 5 by 3. So I will draw purple. So this is the region which is described by x greater than 5 by 3. Anything greater than 5 by 3 is to the right of 5 by 3. And less than minus 1. Less than minus 1 means something which is to the left of it. So let me draw slant heights to describe this region. So less than minus 1, everything to the left of minus 1. This is greater than 5 by 3, everything to the right of 5 by 3. So what is the solution for x? X has to satisfy this as well as this at the same time, which means there should be a common region where both of them intersect. But there is no such common region. So we write x belongs to null set. This is a symbol to indicate that there is no solution for x. There is no value of x which satisfy this and this inequality at the same time. Okay, there is no value of x which satisfies this and this at the same time simultaneously. So, because if you look at this region, the region that is indicated for the first next this inequality x less than minus 1 and the region indicated for x greater than 5 by 3, this they don't have any common area, they don't have any common region. So, there is no value of x common to both the conditions that satisfy this inequation. Hence, there is no value of x. Hence, we say x belongs to null set. So, these are different ways where you can end up solving for the values of x. The different answers. It is not that you always end up getting a common region. You might end up getting value of x where you don't find any common region. Hence, you will end up writing x as x belongs to null set, which means no solution. And look at the board, look at the entire solution.